Are you ready to dive into some of the most chilling Snapchat stories ever encountered? Buckle up, because these true tales are not for the faint of heart. We're about to journey into the dark side of social media, a place where fleeting moments can capture something truly terrifying. These are the stories that will make you question everything you see on your screen. So, dim the lights, grab your phone, if you dare, and get ready to explore the Snapchat stories that will leave you sleeping with the lights on. Our first story takes us deep into the heart of Los Angeles, where a popular college student named Sarah was known for her vibrant personality and, of course, her active Snapchat presence. Her friends described her as the life of the party, always the one with her phone out, capturing every moment of their adventures. But Sarah's sunny disposition took a dark turn one weekend when she went on a camping trip with a group of friends. It started innocently enough, with Sarah documenting their hike through the woods, laughing as she shared goofy selfies with silly filters. But as the day wore on, a subtle shift occurred in her snaps. Her once bright smile seemed strained, replaced by a look of unease in her eyes. The captions, once filled with lighthearted jokes, took on a cryptic tone, hinting at something sinister lurking just beyond the camera's lens. One caption simply read, "I feel like someone's watching us." Her friends, initially dismissive, started to feel a sense of dread creep in as Sarah's snaps grew increasingly unsettling. One chilling image showed a shadowy figure in the background of their campsite, barely visible amongst the trees. When questioned about it, Sarah claimed it was just a trick of the light, but the fear in her voice told a different story. As night fell, the snaps became more erratic. One video showed Sarah alone in her tent, her voice trembling as she whispered, "I think someone's outside." The video cut out abruptly, leaving her friends with a sense of unease that quickly morphed into sheer panic when they couldn't get in touch with her. Days turned into weeks, and the search for Sarah yielded no answers. Her phone, the very device that documented her final hours, was never recovered. The snaps, once a window into her life, now served as a chilling chronicle of her disappearance. Some speculate that Sarah simply got lost in the woods, a victim of the unforgiving wilderness. Others believe she wandered into something more sinister, something that lurked unseen in the shadows of the forest. But for those who knew her best, the answer remained elusive, a haunting mystery forever etched in the annals of Snapchat's dark side. To this day, Sarah's friends still receive notifications from her Snapchat account, each one a chilling reminder of her unsolved disappearance. They can't bring themselves to block her, clinging to the slim hope that one day they'll see her smiling face on their screen once more. Our next tale takes us to the bustling city of Chicago, where Emily, a young aspiring photographer, stumbled upon a chilling secret hidden within the filters of Snapchat. Emily, known for her artistic eye, was an avid user of the app, often experimenting with different filters to enhance her photos. One evening, while experimenting with a new filter, Emily noticed something strange. In the background of her selfie, a translucent figure seemed to materialize, its features distorted and blurry. At first, she dismissed it as a glitch or her imagination, but as she continued to use the filter, the figure became more pronounced, revealing the ghostly image of a young woman with hauntingly sad eyes. Emily, a skeptic at heart, tried to rationalize the anomaly. She even deleted and reinstalled the app, convinced it was a technical error. Yet, the ghostly figure persisted, appearing in every photo she took with that particular filter. Emily, now both terrified and strangely drawn to the mysterious apparition, decided to investigate. She delved into the history of the filter, searching for any clues that could explain the ghostly presence. Her research led her down a rabbit hole of online forums and obscure websites dedicated to the paranormal. She discovered that others had reported similar experiences with the same filter, describing the same ghostly woman appearing in their photos. Some claimed the filter was cursed, a portal to the other side that allowed spirits to cross over. Determined to uncover the truth, Emily reached out to other users who had encountered the ghostly filter. As she dug deeper, she unearthed a tragic story of a young woman who had died tragically at the same location where the filter had been created. The woman in the story bore a striking resemblance to the ghostly figure that haunted Emily's photos. Armed with this newfound knowledge, Emily returned to the app, this time with a mix of fear and determination. She pointed her camera at the spot where the ghostly figure always appeared, her heart pounding in her chest. As she applied the filter, a chill ran down her spine. The ghostly figure materialized once more, clearer than ever before. But this time, it was different. The figure seemed to acknowledge Emily's presence, its eyes locking with hers through the screen. Emily, frozen in fear, watched as the ghostly figure reached out from the screen, its translucent hand seemingly trying to break free from the digital realm. The phone slipped from her grasp, clattering to the floor as Emily backed away, her eyes wide with terror. Our final story takes us to the quiet suburbs of Denver, where a young man named Jake found himself the target of a terrifying stalker lurking within the digital corridors of Snapchat. Jake, a quiet and introverted college student, mostly used Snapchat to stay connected with his small circle of friends, sharing silly snaps and funny filters to brighten their days. One evening, Jake received a friend request from an unfamiliar username. The account had no profile picture, just a blank avatar shrouded in shadow. Jake, usually cautious about accepting requests from strangers, felt an inexplicable urge to add the mysterious user. Almost instantly, the unknown account began bombarding Jake with snaps. At first, they were innocuous, just random images of everyday objects, a park bench, a street lamp, a slice of pizza. But as the days passed, the snaps took on a more sinister tone. The images became increasingly personal, showing places Jake frequented, his favorite coffee shop, the library where he studied, even a blurry shot of him walking home one night. Jake, now deeply unsettled, tried to block the account, but each time he did, a new request would appear, the snaps resuming with even more chilling accuracy. Fear turned to paranoia as Jake realized he was being watched, his every move documented by an unseen stalker. He confided in his friends, but they dismissed his concerns, attributing the strange snaps to a harmless prank. But Jake knew better. This was no joke. The stalker, emboldened by Jake's silence, escalated their tactics. The snaps now included threatening messages, taunting Jake with his fear, promising that soon they would reveal themselves. Jake, desperate for answers, sought help from the police, but without any concrete evidence, they were powerless to act. One night, as Jake lay in bed, his phone buzzing incessantly with notifications from the stalker's account, he made a chilling discovery. Among the barrage of threatening messages and distorted images, one snap stood out. It was a photo of his bedroom window, taken from outside, the stalker's shadow barely visible in the moonlight. Panic surged through him as he scrambled to his feet, his eyes darting around the room, searching for any sign of the intruder. Just then, his phone buzzed one last time. It was a snap from the stalker, a single image that sent chills down Jake's spine. It was a selfie, a grinning face obscured by a distorted filter, but the eyes, wide and menacing, were unmistakably familiar. It was his best friend, the one person he had confided in, the one person he thought he could trust. These stories remind us that sometimes reality can be more horrifying than fiction. The digital world, for all its conveniences and connections, can also harbor dark secrets and sinister intentions. So the next time you open Snapchat, remember the tales of the Vanishing Snapper, the ghostly filters, and the Stalker Revealed. Be careful who you connect with online and always trust your instincts. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more creepy content. Until next time, sleep tight and don't let the Snapchat ghosts bite.